Man, yesterday my boy True Budget EDC came out with a video about how much it costs to OEM a knife in China, and I very much appreciate his video. You know, I appreciate his version of honesty. I don't OEM knives in China. I don't ever plan on it. Like the closest I'll probably get, like if I ever had the opportunity to work with Work Tough Gear, I more than likely won't turn that down. I don't know what all that entails. I haven't had that conversation with Mr. Vic Lynn or anybody, but if Vic Lynn contacts me and asks if he can make one of my designs, I'm probably not going to turn him down. That's not China, that's Taiwan. I don't know what that entails. I have no clue. If I can afford to do it, I probably will. Okay. Ain't no knife maker in the world more than likely going to tell you this. I'm going to do a cost breakdown for you on the Raptora. We're going to keep it nice and short too. I'm getting loaded, so if you hear that noise back there, that is a forklift hitting the back of my trailer. Okay, this is how it goes. Raptora, I'm selling for $165 shipped. The cost breakdown is I spend $26 per blade. That is water jetted, heat treated, and ground. I'm charging $60 for belts, and I'm using those belts. If I'm lucky, I'll have a little bit left over where I can, like maybe if I sell 5 knives, I only use 4 knives worth of belts. We'll get to that in a second. Like hopefully, I get to that. I'm in that position to where I can make a little bit of money off these belts. I'm charging $60 for the belts though, because I generally run through a 120 to crown the spine when they come in, because I have to do that. Put an edge on it. You got the G10 is brutal on belts, believe it or not. It does grind easily, but it also clogs the pores of the belt. They call it loading. The belt's pretty much useless after you grind G10 on it. You actually have more life left, or I seem to have more life left after grinding 5160 versus G10. So like I'll use a couple of 120s, I'll use one 240, I'll use one 340, 330, I can't, maybe a 320, I don't know. And then I'll use 1,000 grit belt. This is all to make sure my scales and my blade are seamless. If it ain't seamless, I ain't putting it out the door. Okay, $24 for a Kydex sheath and a tech lock. We'll be making those ourselves. The tech lock is about $8 to $10 a piece as far as I can find. If you can find them cheaper, let me know. That's the Ultra Clip is about the same price as well, and then the Kydex is about $10 per sheet. So like I'll include the entire price of a sheet into in the price of that. You got $18 for handle materials, which I didn't write down here. That's what that entails is about $14 worth of G10 scales and liners. If I'm lucky. I was not this time around. I spent too much on my liners. That's not your fault, that's my fault. I'll eat it. And G10 pins to construct the knife. That's $128 out of the $165 I'm spending on materials to make the knife. I'm not mentioning epoxy, drill bits, or shipping. I'm gonna spend $15 on shipping, which is gonna leave me about 25 bucks. And I still catch flack over the price. I've still had some people say I can buy an Essie. Buy an Essie. If I don't deserve $25 a knife, please don't buy my knife. It's a mid-tech. The reason why we get them heat treated and ground and water jetted from this company is because he can do the grinding. He can do all that for cheaper than I can do the grinding for. I throw away too many belts. I throw away belts like I own the company. That was a piece of advice I received early, and kind of held on to that, man. I throw away belts. I throw away a lot of belts. It's easy to burn G10 in my Carta. You got a bad belt and you're pushing and you're forcing too much pressure, the material will come off. It will come off, but it's easy to burn it. If it burns, it's going to stain it, especially my Carta. Not gonna be able to get that off. So like, ain't no sense in all that. Just throw the belt away and use a new belt. got any questions, let me know, man. I want to keep this a nice short video. I just wanted to like touch base. I'm going to tag True Budget EDC in this video because we were talking after he uploaded the video, and I don't know shit about China. I'm not ever going to know shit about China. I don't want to know shit about China. I don't have any desire to make a knife in China. I mean, any fucking body can do that. Seriously, everybody is doing that. You know, I mean, like what sets that apart, man? You know, like if you draw a knife on a napkin and you can get it made, dude, power to you. I'm 110% a believer in capitalism. Make whatever kind of money moves you can. I respect the hustle. I'm not doing this to rip my friends off. You know, I'm just making knives because I enjoy making knives. You want one, get one. You don't, that's fine too. It's not a big deal, man. Right now I'm just finding myself. So I'm just trying to, on the prices of my knives, really what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to cover my bases. The amygdala is more expensive. There's probably more money being made off of the sale of an amygdala as there is a Raptora. I did a breakdown on the Raptora because it's a cheaper knife that I have. In fact, I know there's definitely going to be more wiggle room for me to be able to make a profit off the amygdala than there is the Raptora. But if you really go into the prices of the Raptora, of like what it costs to get it shipped to you, and the guy, you know, the packaging, I haven't included the packaging. I'm not going elaborate on the packaging, but if I'm going to include some stickers in there, all that little stuff, it does add up. And I'd probably be fortunate to make a $10 bill off of each knife. So why do it? I enjoy it. I like it. I like doing it, man. That's why I do it. You know, the moment that I don't enjoy it anymore, the moment I don't make knives anymore, I really truly enjoy it. I like being out there, and I like challenging myself. It makes me a nervous wreck, and it makes me frustrated, but at the same time, it's a really good, productive, frustrated and nervous. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm not asking anybody to be a customer, you know, like, and you know, just like I'll be proud of each and every knife that I put in somebody else's hand. You know, like I like it. It tickled me shitless when Malcolm Holt asked me. He said, "Is that knife spoken for? If not, I want it." Okay, man, it's yours. So, like, you know, the amygdala sold to Malcolm Holt. I appreciate it, but you know, he's my friend. He's my boy. I really hope he's buying it because he likes the knife. You know, because last thing I want is for anybody to feel like they have to buy the knife in order to be able to suffice me or to make me feel better about myself and stuff like that. But that's the true cost of knife making, in my opinion, is like, is this knife going to be useful? Is it going to stand up to the torture? Like, in a smart business person, you know, like if I'm warrantying these knives, if I'm saying, man, you screwed up, I'll replace it for free, the price needs to be included in the knife, you know, so it should be double the price, just in case something happens to it. I can replace it, and I won't lose money. You know, we can keep on making knives, right? A smart business, the knife should cost at least 3 times the amount that it costs to produce, no matter where it's made. For warranty informations, to pay employees for warranty claims, all that stuff, I firmly believe that. I'm a one-man operation. I don't have any employees, so you know, I don't have to worry about that. But if I had employees, if I had designers working up underneath me and stuff, it really good business is ×4. Whenever I used to make perfume, and me and Courtney made perfume and cologne and stuff like that, it's, if you want to keep on making cologne and perfume, if you want to be able to keep on building and growing as a company and being able to afford to do new things, like take those trips to England and Paris to those seminars where you can learn new techniques and stuff like that, you will charge ×4. ×4 is the magic number in business. Anybody that's ever taken a class in business will confirm that, most likely. And if you don't, then you don't know shit about business. But this is kind of my response to True Budget EDC's video. He is my friend. He's my boy. I stand behind him. I think we do see things just a little bit different when it comes to how much how much hidden cost is out there, you know. But that's okay, you know. And like, you know, we're definitely allowed to have differing opinions. That's what this country is built on. Still being able to call each other friends if you got some differing opinions. But yeah, if you want to continue to do things, you have to make money at it, because if it's costing you money to do it, eventually it's going to it'll catch up with you. You know, just about any kind of hobby, you know, or whatever. You know, if it's a hobby, you expect it to cost you money. But if it's something that you're wanting to at least break even at, then it's becoming a business. And breaking even's losing in the business world. You know, like if I break even on a Raptor, then that means I can't afford to keep on buying materials to keep on making them. There will be custom Raptors, by the way. I will be making custom Raptors. They most likely will have a flat grind on them. That's my skill set right now, flat grinds. But the hollow grinds, I like it a little bit better. So don't be afraid of that. You know, like, he's doing a pretty good job. He's treating them right where they're supposed to be. So anyway, and that's 59 to 61. So yeah. Still watching by now, or at this point. Sorry, I rambled, but I wanted to get the meat and potatoes out early. You know, that way you could see where my standpoint is. I'm not charging enough for them. You know, like, I mean, some made in America knife. You know, I was asking some of my friends that make knives, and I was like, how much should I charge for this knife? Like, that's a $300 knife. Well, it's gonna be a $165 knife for me, but that price may have to change. Prices still goes up. That guy decides he retires. I gotta find somebody else to do some of the stuff that, like, right now he's saving this money. But if it ever gets to the point where either I start doing it myself again, you know, which I'm going to do that anyway. But the customers won't be $165. They can't be, you know, because I can't do it that cheap. I can't. I don't know. It's like a mystery. It's like, how is he doing all this stuff for this price? I don't know. I'm glad he can. I'll take advantage of it while we can, and we'll pass those savings on to you. You guys have a good one. We'll catch you on the flip side. USA, or not at all, like Uncle Henry says.